Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading for March 2022. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into your cards. Y'all getting a late night session. What does Aquarius need to know about March 2022? What do my Aquariuses need to know about March 2022? What do the water barriers need to know? I'm talking about water barriers, water bearers. Four of Cups. What does Aquarius need to know? Two of Swords. What do my Aquariuses need to know about March 2022? Four of Pentacles. A lot of fours so far. What does Aquarius need to know about March 2022? What will they experience in the month of March? Two of Pentacles. What do my Aquariuses need to know about March 2022? What will Aquarius experience in March 2022? Ooh. Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, I was going to say Swords. What does Aquarius need to know about March? Okay. Six of Wands. I feel like it may wanted to do a little flip-diddy-flip. But I'm going to keep it in reverse because I trust what Spirit be saying, okay? So Aquarius, there's a song, and I don't know how it goes past this point, but it's like, should I stay or should I go? I don't know anything about it past that point. But that is a song that I keep hearing over and over again with this Two of Swords in reverse and this Two of Pentacles and this Four of Cups. You are pondering on something, darling. You may be bored. You may be feeling like you don't like what's in front of you. You may feel like dissatisfied in some area to a point where you almost feel a little trapped, and you might be overanalyzing what it is that you are like your choices that are in front of you. You may be overthinking it a little bit. So for some of you, this just looks like not liking what's in front of you and not being able to see eye to eye with someone, a little bit of like combative energy. And it doesn't even have to be with someone. It could just be like, it's just not working out the way you want it to work out. It's like between a rock and a hard space. Whatever is in front of you is a little little less than what you feel like you could get or you need more of, especially when it comes to recognition. Some of you may be not even fighting for someone's attention, but maybe you want a little more recognition. You want to be appreciated for your work, and that may be leading to this boredom as well. Just wanting to be appreciated in general. For somebody very specific, you may be trying to vouch for someone's attention. Not in a needy way, just more so just there's a certain level of like interest you need, and you may not be feeling fulfilled in that area. And again, this also could go financially too. You may not feel like you're getting properly compensated for your work as well. Or you are, and it's just like there's something else that you want. Like it just is what it is. So it's not a level, I don't want you to feel like, oh, you're being ungrateful or anything like that. This could be vice versa for somebody else as well. But something, it has your mind tied up. It's causing a bit of confusion. I feel like for some of you, good things might be going on. Like I said, with the Six of Wands wanting to flip around. Money might be coming in. Like there may be such good things going on, but it's almost like it's just, maybe it's not fulfilling you the way you thought it would. Something of that nature. It's almost like something's missing. And you want better. The choice obviously would be, the solution would obviously be a little bit of balance, kind of balancing expectation. If this is dealing with another person, getting on the same page with them, and seeing, how you can compromise. There's various ways that this can go, but it's like literally the balance is right in the middle. It's the very solution for what it is that you need to be doing. And if this is a decision or some like confusion on whether or not you should stay and go from a situation, assess if you're putting up walls or barriers, or like assess if you're a part of the problem. And that, like I said, it's not to put the blame on you more than it's like sometimes the best way I can think of it is, I don't know if any of y'all seen this, but there's a meme out there with a little boy and he has a boot on his face. And it's like, oh my God, the world is coming down on me. And then the next part of the meme, he's laughing because his hand is in the boot. He's the one putting the boot on his own neck. And I feel like sometimes we get ourselves in those situations where we're like, why is this going like this? And it's really because you're not communicating, or you didn't really press send on that email that you thought you pressed send on, or whatever the case may be, Yeah, bold move might come out. So yeah, it could be something that you're trying to get. You need to be more proactive. Make it happen for yourself. versus sitting around and wondering why it's not going. And if you are making it happen and it's still not working, then yeah, should you stay or should you go? Okay, so let's see what's going on. What does the zodiac sign Aquarius, what do my Aquarius need to know about their love and relationships in March 2022? On guard popped out, but the card that is trying to come out is Just So Done. Okay. Too many cards here, guys. Make it clear. What does Aquarius need to know about their love and relationships in March 2022? Friendship. What do my Aquarius need to know about their love and relationships? What do my water Aquarius need to know about their love and relationships in March? Teasing. What do my Aquarius need to know about their love and relationships? The document. Interesting. And feel free to pause this if y'all need a little more detailed look, okay? But yeah, so just so done, feeling mentally tapped, emotionally spent, physically drained, spiritually depleted, ready to make change. Remember, we're ready to make change around here because you don't know what else to do at this point with this Four of Cups. What else do I do with this situation? This could be, for some of you, it's a friendship. True friends, solid friendships, authentic, would do anything for you, always there for you no matter what. So it may be a hard choice because this is somebody that you care about and somebody that you have a deep friendship with. For some of you, it's just that a situation may be down to the bottom of just being friends, and not like, you know, being in this kind of situation, but it may be hard to decide. But hold on one second. We also have flirtatious, having a crush, playing, having fun, keeping it airy, enjoying each other, and joking around. Now, there's so many messages going on here. For some of you, you are very depleted from a friendship, relationship, something else that's going on around your family, whatever. Because there's too much emphasis on seriousness with this document here. And I'm flowing with this, y'all. I don't downloads, but there's some, like, it's almost like you guys are not having enough fun. You guys aren't making it fun anymore. You aren't enjoying each other's company. You're not going out. You're not laughing with each other. You're not talking about things that are lighter. And that's not to say you shouldn't talk about the serious things, because I am one where you do need to talk about the serious things, period. But there comes a point where if everything is too serious, you spend less time enjoying their company and you spend less time enjoying their company and more time stressing about their company. And I think for some of you, it's time to get back into the mode of like enjoying each other. For anybody who may be having an issue with someone they're around, another suggestion would be like getting out, like together, like a neutral space. So instead of you going to their house and them coming to yours, maybe you come into a neutral space and talking and discussing things, because sometimes that helps as well. That's for maybe only for a few of you. So there may be some things that need to be sorted out with an agreement, a separation, a divorce. This also talks about legal contracts. So this could be your like marriage proposals, a lease, something like that needs to be worked out as far as paperwork goes. And this also could be something that happens in the news, or some news that you get this month. So look out for that. There's just some strain being put on your relationships almost on an outside level too. It's almost like whatever else is going on, whatever you're dissatisfied in one area is almost spilling into the other, or vice versa. Or like, because this could be another person too, you know, that's letting it spill in. So it's like, again, getting back to that fun, keeping it airy, enjoying each other. And with that on guard that came out, I think somebody also may be being a little bit too guarded. A little bit too guarded, a little bit too hush-hush, a little bit too to themselves. So that may be causing an issue as well. And I feel the need to say for someone, there's like a friendship, there may be a friendship that's on the line or something like that. Like you feel like some type of relationship is on the line, but it doesn't have to be that way. Is all I'm gonna say there. There's friendship, there's relationship, there's something that's on the line. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I think someone's overthinking it, okay? So let's move on to your career and finances. What does Aquarius need to know about their career and finances in March 2022? Okay, successful funding, moonlighting, ooh, chalice, 2 more. What does Aquarius need to know? What does the zodiac sign Aquarius need to know about their career, finances? Wow. We're gonna put those down, okay? Competition, cooperation, not competition. Do the work. Some of y'all might have placements in another sign that I just did because they got these exact cards. Do the work. But I'm not gonna say who. And we got clearing debts as well. Honestly, there's a lot of work here. There's a lot of like, get it done by any means necessary. Some of you could be working 2 jobs. If not 2 jobs, you could have multiple things going at once. So you're really just doing the work and working, but also like, if you find yourself complaining or like being dissatisfied, and it doesn't even have to just be in a career. Like I said, it could be what you're making. It could be that you feel like you're not getting, enough work or the work that you want at work or something like that. Whatever the case may be, like the most you can do is put your head down and do the actual freaking work. For somebody very specific, doing the grunt work so that you can do the work you want to do. So like, for instance, some jobs start you off like entry level and you may not want to do those things because you're like, I can do more than that. But some jobs and some positions require that you do well at those things so that you can do the other thing. So it's less like, so trying not to get in that space of like, oh man, like all swipe or no swiping and try to just wait for it to actually come through for some of you. So yeah, you're probably working really hard this month and trying to clear down some debt, pay some things off, get settled financially. But this is also a part of your own mental health as well. Like being in a financially good place is going to make you feel more secure. And if it makes you feel more secure, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? And then also cooperation, not competition. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, like wanting that recognition and like kind of being a little bit, like testy, kind of being a little bit too competitive. What's yours is yours. No one can take it from you. There's no need to compete, and there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. So being more cooperative this month. It doesn't always have to be your way or the highway or their way or the highway. It can be both. With, like I said, with good communication and understanding. I think sometimes people just don't know what it is that you want, so they don't give it to you. And also getting in the habit of trying to disarm others, like, and take it from others, that can also put you in a bad space, especially if it's the wrong person. So consider that as well, because I feel like some of you may be rubbing up the wrong tree with somebody career-wise, who you really could just cooperate with versus trying to like joust them out of what they have. Okay, or vice versa. This could be someone trying to do it to you, So let's go ahead and get you some advice for the month. What should Aquarius focus on in March 2022? What should my Aquarius focus on in March 2022? Anything else? What should Aquarius focus on? Too many cards. Anything else Aquarius should focus on in March? Thank you. Yes. First of all, a lot of fire sign energy some of you could be dealing with or be really close with or whatever. An Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius this month. Where we have passion and inspiration. And happiness. Your message is very, very clear. It's time for you to get into passion work. There may be an emphasis on like making money or getting status or getting from here to there. It might be time for like hobbies and things that make you feel good, things that make you feel fulfilled. Those are the things that you may need to be focusing on or may discover in the month. And I'm hearing that very clearly. Try to find spaces where you can find joy and get out of this, lump that you might be in, okay? Getting into some joy, getting to what sparks joy into your life. And also doing things that make you happy and that inspire like your next step. So make sure you follow your inspiration this month. And I know that sounds like so woo-woo, but if you're like, oh, I want to try that, try it. Because I feel like that will lead you closer to feeling a little less humdrum, okay? So I'm trying something new. Ask a question, any question, and I'm going to answer it with my answers deck and see what we get, okay? You got your question? Okay, let's get into it. So what is the answer to Aquarius's question for March 2022? That came right out. Y'all gonna fall out. Communicate clearly. That's the answer to your question. All right, my love. Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. Remember that I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.